Hi and welcome back. We're glad to have you here. So far in the previous videos, we've taught you about 4 different SEO methods that you've been using: commenting, directory submissions, articles, and most recently, social bookmarks. In this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering Google Analytics. So to get started, let's navigate to their site. Go ahead and type in Google Analytics and click on their site. Alright, once you're here, now all you have to do is just sign in. Use Access Analytics, and if you're already signed into your Gmail, it'll push you right into the Google Analytics page. If not, just simply sign up and get started. Alright, once you're here, Google Analytics is actually a great place to house all the different sites that you want to look at. Each time you create a site, it's useful to be able to create an individual account for it. This way you can separate what's happening with one of your sites with something else. So go ahead and click on the account that you're going to take a look at. And once you've done that, click on the View Reports link that's right next to it. Alright, this is the dashboard of Google Analytics. It gives you an overview of everything that's been happening to the site within the period of time that it shows. So in our case, this is September 20th to October 20th. Now let's tell you a little bit about what you're going to see below here. The site usage buttons. Visits tell you how many visits there were to your page. Page views, they tell you how many times the page on your site has been viewed. The page visits tell you how many pages on average a user clicked on when they came to your site. The bounce rate is what percentage of people visited your site and then left off that same page. The average time on the site is how long they spent on the site. And the percent of new visits are how many people came to your site that were new, that weren't there from last time. Now below the site usage section, you're going to find 4 different modules here. You're going to find Visitors Overview, a Map Overlay, a Traffic Sources, and a Content Overview. The Visitors Overview, what you're going to notice first off is that the visitors that it's saying is a lot lower in general than the visits that you're going to see up here at the site usage. And that's because these visitors are just being tracked as a one-time visit. The visits that you see up here at the top could be returning people coming back to the site. So perhaps they were checking you against your competitors, or maybe they had bookmarked you so that they could come back again. The map overview is pretty self-explanatory also. When you click the Review Report button, it's going to break it down and say how many visits there were from different countries. So if you scroll down, now you're going to be able to get the breakdown of where your visits came from. Most of the visits that came to our site were from the United States, then from Canada, the United Kingdom, and Philippines, etc. Now we'll go back to the dashboard and scroll back down, and here are the traffic sources. The traffic source overview is a great one that you're going to become very familiar with. Right now you can see that 86.4% of the traffic that we received came from search engines. Search engines like Bing, Yahoo, Google, and other little search engines. The referring sites gave us 9.5%. Referring sites are going to be websites or different mediums that had a link back to your site, or that somehow pointed their traffic to you. Now direct traffic is people that have typed in your URL into a search bar, or people that have bookmarked your site and then have clicked to come back. Now the traffic source overview and the report that you're going to see here is really nice because it breaks everything down. So let's give you a quick once-over of that. Okay, here's the traffic sources overview. You can see that direct traffic, referring sites, and search engines, this is all broken down into that same graph that we just recently saw. Now if you scroll down to the bottom here, you're going to see the top traffic sources. Here are the sources and where the traffic came from. So Google sent 289, Yahoo 34, Google.com, referral 19, direct 17, and Bing 15. Now it's good to have this information because it helps you to be able to see where most of your visitors are coming from. It also helps you see the weaknesses. For instance, Yahoo. We're only getting 34 visitors from Yahoo. Yahoo is a huge search engine, so this might tell us that we should look into working with Yahoo a little bit more so we can increase our visitors there. Now you've also got underneath the top traffic sources the keywords that people were typing in to be able to find you. If you know what keywords people are typing in to be able to find you, it will help you to be able to design a better landing page. So if I know that the majority of the people that are coming to my site are typing in kitchen sink plumbing, then it's going to be really important, or it's going to be really helpful if I have some information about that on my home page, so that those users can find that information and then I can funnel them to the specific page where I want them to go. Now let's go back and show you the last portion that is on the dashboard, which is the content overview. So we'll scroll down here. Now the content overview keeps track of the top 5 pages that are being viewed on your website. So in our case, the 5 that are receiving the most traffic are iron fence, fences and gates, kitchen sink plumbing, PVC fence, and gas line installation. Now the good thing about seeing this information is that it helps us know that these are the pages that we should probably spend more time on optimizing so that we can create better conversions. Now inside the view report here, you're going to get more detailed information about the different page views. On all these different modules that we've been showing you, there will be a view report button at the bottom. Clicking the view report button will show you all the information that is about that particular topic. In this case, the top content. That's pretty much it for Google Analytics. It's really straightforward and easy to use, and that's why we recommend using it. It's also great because it can help you find the strengths and weaknesses of your site so that you can improve the user experience that will help increase conversions and more likely sales for you. That's all for now. In our next video, we'll be taking a look at the 5-minute quick little overview of Google Analytics and what sections that you should be looking at. Until then, come in and start practice using Google Analytics, and we'll see you next time.